You've had those days where you look at your planner and you just freeze. It's either packed with all the tasks and your brain is still racing, or you're totally blank and you just don't even know where to start because everything feels like it is too much. You're not alone. Many of us struggle with feeling overwhelmed by too many tasks. For those of us who are perfectionists, that sometimes stalls our progress. And also, a lot of you have said that you do well at the beginning of the week or the beginning of the month, yet you're not consistent in your planning routines. And then you have that mental clutter that makes it very, very hard to focus. So that's why the other night I thought, why don't we have a planner first aid kit? This is our contingency planner for those days where things are just too much. So this is when you don't have time to set up your full planner, but still you need that structure. This is your backup plan for the chaotic times. If you want to see how I am going to be using my planner first aid kit, I want you to keep watching. Let's go. In this session, I want to walk you through my planner first aid kit. So this is a no frills, grab and go planner setup for when you're overwhelmed, you have no time to pretty plan, or you just need to clear your mind and move forward. Let's quickly have a flip through. This is the A5 Filofax clip book. So this is like your emergency kit that you're going to go and pull out when things aren't going as well. So in here, I have the brain dump guide. So this is a free printable download that you can get when you sign up to my email newsletter or join my Planets community. So you have the guide. You can go look at this yourself and follow the step-by-step. In it as well as a freebie, you get a brain dumping page that has grid, my running to-do list page. And then in here, I have different types of daily planner that has time blocking. So I have one A5 full page. So let's say I have a full busy day, then I need more space. And then also I have one that's 2 daily per page. So if it's, not a lot of stuff, but I still need that little bit of space, I've got that then. This layout is also part of the Ultimate Planner bundle. And then there is one too, where in case of emergency and you just need to have any extra daily pages to do your time block or focus on just 1, 2, or 3 top priorities, you can go and fold this. So then that way you're only concentrating on one page at a time. And then you can insert this. Let's say you have a weekly page and you just want to go and pop that as an extra page in there. So sometimes I may need an extra page for maybe a different project that I need to just concentrate on. So this is a great one to just pop in the middle of your weekly spread. I'm going to walk you through how to do the steps for a planner first aid kit. So which means if and when you do feel like you're feeling overwhelmed and you can't even look at your planner, you feel a little bit anxious, having to set it up for a new week, or you've set up a beautiful planner page, yet you're not looking at it because you just think that, oh my goodness, I don't know where to start. This is a great opportunity for you to just strip everything back and just get back to basics. The first thing we need to do, step 1, we're going to clear the clutter before we plan. A brain dump. This is a very first step of your planner first aid kit, and it's a powerful one. Whether you have my brain dump printable or just open up a blank page right now or your journal, I want you to let go of everything in your head. This is your chance to get everything out of your head and onto paper. So think of it like a decluttering your mind. You're not trying to organize or prioritize anything. You're just going to empty the mental junk drawer. I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on screen. Now, normally I say 10 minutes, but we do have quite a bit of things I need to show you. If you do need more, add another 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So take a deep breath and I want you to start writing, okay? Now, if you are new to brain dumping, write down anything that's on your mind. These can be appointments, worries, any errands you need to do, emails you need to reply to, things that feel unfinished. Just get it all down. So even the tiniest to-dos or random thoughts that keep looping your brain, write it down. It's okay if it's messy. It's supposed to be messy, okay? This is not about writing it perfectly or using the right words. It's about releasing that mental weight you've been carrying around. So keep going. Don't judge what comes up. Just let it flow. You're almost there. You're doing a great job. Keep writing. Just a few more moments. So just a few more moments to write down anything lingering in your mind. Okay. How did we go? This simple step, this is going to bring instant clarity. And once it's out of your head and onto paper, your brain's going to finally start to breathe again. So next thing is we're going to look at the list you just made. That's your mind. You've just unloaded the things in your mind. You've just taken a huge first step towards reclaiming your focus and your energy. If you are liking, of course, the brain dumping so far, that nice little therapeutic little session, don't forget to hit that like button and, of course, share this and save it for later. So what's the next thing we need to do is we need to categorize our list. So we're gonna take this messy list and bring some calm to it. So now that we've emptied our minds, we're going to organize our thoughts. So I'm going to guide you through categorizing everything into these sections. Look at your list, get your markers. In the brain dump guide, I have on here, you can use the same color code that I do. So green, blue, purple, yellow, and red. Or in my case, I'm using the zebra mildliner, so it's the pink. So those are the color codes I'm going to use. And if this is your first time, I'm going to explain it. But remember, you can grab this brain dump guide for free. So let's start off with the green. So the green, or whatever color you have picked for things to do today or tomorrow. So I want you to go through your list and highlight or circle and go through any task that you need to do today or tomorrow. How did you go? While I was categorizing my today's to-dos, a few more things popped in my head, so I wrote them down. So remember, you can also maybe throughout the day or later on in the week, if more things pop in your head and you're not sure where to write it down, pop it in your brain dump and then go and categorize it the way we're doing now. The next thing we're going to look at, we're going to categorize, is things to do within the week. Not for today, not for tomorrow, so it's not urgent, but that's something we need to do within the next 7 days. So for that, I'm going to use blue. I like to put my keys at the bottom because sometimes I do forget. What's that color? Things to do for the week. We're getting some organization happening right here. So all those stuff before was just all in here, just all like mixed together, floating in there. We got it on paper and now we're popping them into different categories. How are you feeling? Let me know. Are you feeling a little bit lighter? Are you feeling like, oh, maybe I can make some movement after all. Maybe I'm not feeling as overwhelmed. Not saying the overwhelm will disappear, but what this will do is just put things in order. Just lining them up. We're not doing anything yet. Step by step, in simple, very manageable way. Get your marker and we're going to color code things to do within the month. Excellent. So, did you have any things to do within the month that you were actually maybe at the beginning of this brain dump worried about, trying to remember it? What do I need to do? See how now by categorizing, what you're doing is you're just putting things to the side. If it's not a focus or a priority right now, so then we don't forget about it, we're going to put it over here. So then when we do a review of the things we need to do for the month, it's there. And then we don't have to take up mental space trying to remember these things. So then the next one, I'm using yellow. So this one is for the future. It's things you'd like to get to, but it's not urgent. But you don't want to forget about it, and maybe it's something you might want to look at a little bit later on. Long-term goals, ideas or projects or hobbies you want to start and get to. All right, so let's go. The next thing is if you did write anything that's frustrating you, self-doubt, any negative thoughts that might have popped up that you're not doing a great job or you're falling behind on something, or you might have had an argument with someone and you shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have said this. Anything that don't matter or shouldn't take up space, we're going to cross them off. Anything that self-doubt or negative thoughts, challenge it. Are you really not good at this, or are you really falling behind, or what is it that you can do to change that? So reframe it. So if you have written anything down that shouldn't be taking up space, bright pink or red marker, go through it. Acknowledge those moments, acknowledge those thoughts, but challenge them. We brain dumped and we categorized those thoughts that was in our head. How are you feeling at the moment? Is it a little bit lighter? Just a little bit of reminder for those of you who haven't yet subscribed, please make sure you do. And of course, make sure to hit that bell so then that way you get notified of when I upload new videos. So the next thing is a running to-do list. Now you've done your brain dump and cleared out the clutter, it's time to bring some order to this chaos. We've taken down, we've categorized it, we've looked at this messy list, we've pulled out the real to-dos, so we're going to actually go through each and every one of these things for today, tomorrow, and this week, because all we need to do is focus on 1 week at a time. These are the things that need your attention right now. This is where your running to-do list comes in. So I'm going to pull my brain dump. I'm going to go to my running to-do list. So this was last week. So I'm going to start a new one. This is going to be what's called a living list. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. It's here to help you focus without the pressure of getting everything done all at once. This is the to-do list fix, how to get stuff done. That goes into more detail on how a running to-do list, which is based on the Alistair method, where you write everything down that you need to do, you need to remember for the week on one page only. No need to write it down in chronological order. We're just writing everything down. And guess what? We already have all those information based on our brain dump and based on what we've categorized. So we've already removed that step of trying to think up all the things we need to do for the week. How to get stuff done running to-do list is in the description. So if you haven't watched that yet and you want more details, you can go look at that. But I'm going to show you today how to do it, so don't worry. So we're now going to only look at the greens and the blues. I want you now to put it in this to-do list. Nothing else. Don't put for the month. Keep everything on one paper. I'm going to put the 5-minute timer on again. The things for today and tomorrow and the week, write it down in no particular order. Just write down whatever you colored for the green and the blues. Let's go. We've now transferred the things we need to do for today and tomorrow on our list, as well as things to do for the week in no particular order. We're not trying to figure out what to do yet. And then once we've done that, we now can cross it off. I just use a black marker to cross it off. I no longer need to go and review that later when I'm having to look at it again. This list is going to be flexible. We're going to go and work off it for the week. Now, the other things you can look at is like, okay, Marianne, I need to do more than that. There's some more things. Well, then let's go have a look at the other things. So the things you can check is your calendar. So have a look at your calendar. Is there anything on there that you had planned at the beginning of the month that you need to go and look at for this week? Now, do you have any tasks on your daily habits and routine that you want to go and pop on there? So any habits and routines that you want to work on for this week, pop it down on that list as well. If there's anything else that do come up, get it out of your head and down on paper. Only write your task for the week on one page. You don't have that much time in the week, in the day, to do that many, because you have to have your time for self-care. You have to have time for your meals, and also between tasks for the day, you need to have at least 15-minute reset. The next thing is we're going to now assign tasks for the week. We've got all the list of things to do today, tomorrow, for the week. Avoid assigning too many tasks for each day. So have a hard number, either 3 to 5 tasks per day or 5 to 7 tasks only. And I'll go through what I mean. Project list for the room swap. That's probably, I'll do that on Tuesday because that was one of my today or tomorrow. Schedule Zach's personal training OT. So that one I'm going to pop for today. Reply to Jill. So that's an email probably there. Can you now start to see these little markings on this running to-do list? I have the keys at the bottom. So you put a little dot on the day you want to action it. And then these are the things once you've either completed it or you need to move it to the next day or next week if you didn't do it, or things that you no longer need to action. So vitamin D, I need to do that each and every day. Look, put a dot because it's a reminder for me. Workout. So I need to do a workout. Maybe there, because I said I want to work out 3 to 5 times a week. So let's do 3. Set up planner for the new week. Well, I need to do that today. And as you can see on Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go down your list. So this running to-do list makes you see what you need to prioritize today, tomorrow, and then what things that can wait till the rest of the week. Walking pad. All right. So I want to go on my walking pad at least 6 times a week. So then I put that 6 times. Get outside for fresh air. Really, I should do that each and every day. All right. There's my running to-do list. When you're assigning tasks, have a look at the column. Do not put anything on days that you already have a lot of, because then you're overwhelming yourself. Don't put too many things on days that's your day off, because the whole point of your day off is to take a break, is to go and make sure you are resetting, you are resting. So by limiting the number of tasks each day, this is going to help you prioritize what's more important than others. Plus, with only a certain number of tasks each day, it's going to be a lot easier to get them done. And the less worry having to move, incomplete tasks to the next day, the next day, the next day, or the following week again. And then you start all over again. So sort your task with a small dot based on the day you want to action them. And this is going to allow you to see how you have assigned your task over the week. And then what you can do also is, because you have it visible like this, you can batch the same task together on the same day. That's like you're answering your emails or computer related stuff where you're at your desk. And also try and make sure to assign the most important on either the beginning of the week or the days that you know you have energy. Don't overthink it, because you can adjust it as you go. Remember, this is a living list. You can change it. This is just a great way to get the ball rolling, to get the momentum rolling. And this isn't about doing everything. It's about seeing clearly what's on your plate so you're not carrying it all on your mind. Even if your list still looks quite long, it's no longer swirling in your head. And guess what? That is progress. Once you've carried your running to-do list, let's all take a deep breath and give yourself credit. You've just moved from chaos to clarity. And now we're going to plan for the day. The step 5 is we're going to plan our day in a simple, easy way. We're going to reset and move forward. Now we've got the things to do for the week. We just need to look at the things to do for the day or for tomorrow. So if you're planning nighttime, then all we're doing is plan for the day. So here's what I want you to do next. So then you write today's date, top 1, 2, or 3 priorities. I'm going to go down, whatever day of the week it is, go down your list. Out of all the things you have marked for the day, what one thing do you need to do that if nothing else gets done, you're going to feel accomplished? For me, I need to set up my planner. So here, 1, set up new week. What else? I need to work out because I haven't done any workout. So top priority can be 1, 2, or 3. It's not the only thing you're going to do, but if nothing else gets done apart from your top priorities, then it is a successful day. Try and see if your top priority has something about you, something for your self-care, something for your well-being. Don't have all your priorities work, or other people or the children or the family or the home. Make sure one of those things is you focused. Even if it's 5 minutes of just sitting and reading a good book or actually setting half an hour for yourself. If something you enjoy, give yourself that time. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to block specific tasks to a specific time. So I know 5 to, let's say, 7 here. I already know this is my YouTube live stream. Make sure you pop in your breakfast by putting in your meal breaks on your time block. It breaks up the day. It's your little reset. So I know for me, the get outside normally like to do that around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So get outside up here plus vitamin D. So I'm going to have one of my vitamin D with breakfast plus vitamin D. Can you now see where I am going through my list saying to myself before the day starts, when would I like to action those things? Email plus engagement. I'm going to look at my comments, and then here, because I'm batching it together, I'm at my computer, reply to Jill. All right, what else? Set up planner for the new week. So I'm going to do that between 9 to 10. So when we started today, we had our cluttered mind. Everything was in our head. We brain dumped for 5 to 10 minutes, just wrote everything down. No filter, no judgment, everything. Worries, thoughts, to-dos, appointments, dreams, hobbies we want to pick up, holidays, everything that's on your mind, right? Write it down. Put a timer on. So then once we brain dumped, we categorized it into things to do today, tomorrow, things to do for the week, things to do for the month, anything we have in the future. Cross out anything that doesn't matter, that's not true, that's negative thoughts. Once we've done that, we put all the things for today, tomorrow, and the week on a running to-do list in no particular order. Just write them down. Keep it on one page, so then that way you're not overwhelming yourself. Once you've done that, out of those things that you've written down, what are the things you need to do for today? What are the things you need to do tomorrow? And then because you're putting these tiny little dots, you get to see visually how much you have assigned for yourself each and every day. Don't put too many things on the same day. Keep it to a hard number, 3 to 5 tasks, 5 to 7 tasks. Don't put things on your days off. Take your break. Have your day off. That's why you have the day off. Make sure there's something on your to-do list that is you-centered, making sure you're taking a break. Once you've now allocated stuff for each day, when you are ready to go and plan for the day, what you do is you set top 3 from your list. So here's the Monday. Out of those things, what 1, 2, or 3 things that you can do that if nothing else gets done, you're going to feel accomplished. Pop it there. And then from that list, let's assign a time we're actually going to do them. The reason why you time block and assign specific tasks for a specific time is you're removing the decision when it comes to that time of the day or when it comes to that day. The reason why a lot of us get overwhelmed or put off tasks or don't know which task to do first is once we're in the moment, we actually do not know in the moment what our energy level is or what other things will come up or how our mood is. But if we plan the night before or the morning of and just go, all right, from 9 to 10, I want to set up my planner. And guess what? At 9 to 10, that's all I'm going to concentrate on. Yes, maybe you might to move things around, and that's where it becomes flexible. This is what I call the planner first aid kit for when things are overwhelming. We're going to strip it back, no frills, no embellishment. So then you can also use your notes, reminders section to jot down anything else that doesn't fit into your priority or doesn't fit into your time block. Maybe any other habits you're tracking, a positive affirmation, or even a quick meal plan. So keep it light, keep it doable. This isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling grounded. So when you are overwhelmed, the goal isn't to plan your whole week. It's just to plan one day. This day, today. That's enough to get you back on track. So take a moment right now. I want you to write out your daily page and let this be your reset, just one step at a time. So this is going to be your backup plan. No frills, no fluff, no pressure, just a calm way to move forward when things are feeling chaotic. This is going to be your break in case of emergency system for days when you just need to function, not flourish. And remember, planning doesn't always have to be pretty. So sometimes it just needs to be clear enough for it to help you take that next step. I hope this has been helpful and you feel more grounded and a little bit more control. Let me know, what was your biggest takeaway from today? What part of this planner first aid kit are you going to implement for your plan this week? You're doing a lot better than you think. And whatever you're doing right now, it's enough. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you and I will see you next time. Bye.